Because in fact these attitudes are telling us, forcing us to work under the employment sector, we are only taking one approach. Therefore, we are becoming narrow-minded. And this is in contradiction of criteria A, which clearly states we must seek multiple approaches. Because we're not taking these multiple approaches, we're not thinking critically of our own income. This is in fact in contradiction of criteria B, which clearly states we must be creative, innovative, and courageous towards taking equitable risk. Because we're no longer taking these equitable risks, we're no longer thinking critically about our own income. We are not positively impacting future generations. In contradiction of criteria D, which clearly states these attitudes must positively impact the future.
Your Honor, at this time, may I please bring in exhibit number 3 of the plaintiff evidence package? Could you please read the following out loud to the court?
Not surprisingly, more disposable income is commensurate with greater savings, and saving money first requires making money. However, many low to moderate income Latinos families live paycheck to paycheck, in part because Latino workers are concentrated in the sectors of the workforce with the lowest paying jobs. This is exactly what I was talking about. These attitudes are forcing us to work under the employment sectors with the lowest paying jobs. Therefore, we're having to live paycheck to paycheck. What kind of example is this setting for the future Latinos? Therefore, we are not positively impacting the future, going against criteria D.
What would happen to the future of the Latino community if these attitudes are kept in place?
If these attitudes are kept in place, the future Latino community, as it does now, will consist of these non-effective members within the Latino community. Members that are prioritizing their money, their income, over any other facet of life. And therefore, because they are working in the employment sector, they're becoming narrow-minded and selfish, going outside of the Latino community to gain a higher income, causing a disconnection, going against criteria D, which clearly states these attitudes must avoid fostering disconnection.
Do these attitudes cause a potential regression within the community?
Not only is it a potential regression now, but it will cause a regression in the future. Because in fact, these attitudes are making us work under the employment sector with the lowest paying jobs. We are not progressing economically. Because these attitudes are not creating effective members, positive political leaders for our future Latino community, we are not progressing politically. If we're working on the employment sector, and we're selfish, we're narrow-minded, we're not socializing within the Latino community, we're not interacting with our Latinos. Therefore, this is in fact in contradiction of the Latino Social Value Code.
Thank you, Your Honor. There are no further